Another episode of Good Dunning. Good, Good Dunning, beautiful souls of light and love. PG, Lindsay, Suzette, Chris, Chloe, everybody out there. Good Dunning. Wait till people pile in there. Um, see what we've got. How are we doing this Dunning? Chris, welcome to another Friday. We made another week going on our seventh month of Good Dawning craziness. All right, guys. Welcome, Loretta. I got to know. Hey, I'm grateful. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't really, Millie, Good Dawning. I don't really know if it's giving notifications or not. Peace and love to all of you. The Bengal spice tea. I'm gonna let people pile in for a few moments. Lara, Good Dawning. All right. Lara will be live Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. my time. And then, of course, the moment I leave, Lara's done, I go to the dentist and continue the work on fixing of teeth. Grateful. More cavities to fill. The next week, we are going to have two guests next week. Um, we're going to have probably Monday or Tuesday. We will have Chloe on so she can sell you crystals, right? So we'll have her on for about a half an hour, see what she's going to give us as far as like Christmas specials and kind of your last chance there to get things before Christmas for the shopping deadline, right? And so we'll have Chloe on, and then we're also going to have Blindly Inspired Krista. We're going to have her on the channel as well. And so yeah, we'll see what we've got, and that should be pretty awesome, right? So we will have Krista on, and I'm probably backwards again. Can they get a thumbs up if I'm still inverted? I can't tell, but is it backwards or is it actually correct? I have no idea. But all right, happy Friday, yes, Sandra. So yeah, if somebody can let me know in the chat. It's reversed. All right, nothing I can do. I don't know why it's doing that, and I have no real way to fix it. But it's backwards. Okay. All right, guys. So it is what it is. But eventually we will be abundant. We are abundant. But clear some deck here. We'll get StreamYard going. And I'll just use StreamYard. But for the now, it's going to be backwards. Then ain't much we can do with it. But sorry, guys. All right. So I did get Chloe's crystals though in the mail yesterday. Two things. Hang on. There we go. All right. So it says it's gonna be backwards here, but Chloe said, "I hope this turns out to be one of the most amazing crystals you ever own." Thank you, Chloe. I'm not getting rid of. I cut that. Save that. All right. So without further ado, welcome to Crystal Tower. This thing is insane. All right, so I got this from Chloe on the last, actually November. I just didn't. Financial. You know how it goes, right? All right. Let's see. So yeah, favor to your healing there, Millie. There is, you can see it in the bottom here. If you see it from the angle, the rainbow in the quartz, which is rare. Um, and then there's just enough like little floating occlusions in it to make it stunning, right? So this is the energetics of this are amazing. Thank you. Even just straight out of the package was this is fire. So yeah, we will be using this today, but we have more fire. Here we have. I've seen carnelian flames. We have two at work, and they're just kind of boring. But not this one. This is the most interesting carnelian flame I've ever seen. First off, it does have the real flame banding in it. Some flames do not band like that when they call it a carnelian flame. But now carnelian generally is orange. But to get a mixed carnelian like this bracelet is rather, it's not as common. And so this is gorgeous. There's an eye there. And little bitty druzy pockets. So yeah, this thing is stunning. And of course, it's got a perfect base too. So thank you. Again, matter of fact, if you hold it up to the sun, you can actually, even in certain spots, the sun just goes right through. It's stunning. All right, and then we have the quartz. This is amethyst tower here, but like a quartz, like a tower, just a basic tower. This is kind of different. It has some little caves in it. It's little imperfections, but where nobody's perfect. But actually, it's the imperfections that make it awesome. So we've got this guy, and then finally we've got a piece of kyanite, and I mean kyanite's an interesting stone. So there's a piece of kyanite blade sticking up, and then you've got the quartz or the kyanite quartzy material here. Yeah, so this is amazing as well. It's a really nice specimen. Kyanite, even the little earth marks from like rust water marks. So yeah, good stuff. There's also a the wand that we got for Nathan, right? But it's wrapped so well, favor that I don't want to unwrap it. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna get to see it, but it's wrapped like a like I could bet I could toss. Chloe is the greatest. I've packaged crystal. I package crystals myself, and not half as good as Chloe's doing. So yeah, that box was packed amazing, and I'm not. Hang on. I'm not unwrapping that. So this is Nathan's wand. It's actually in here. It's a amethyst wand, but I'm not touching this because this is like wrapped better than I've ever. I could slam it on the ground. It ain't gonna break. So, but I'm not doing that. So Nathan, here's your wand. We got to figure out how to get it to you, and it's postal or what have you. But amethyst magic wand for Nathan. We did promise him some amethyst. It's here. I'm gonna grab a point as well from the store and put it in the box. An amethyst tip. As well. And speaking of which, we're going to do a giveaway as well. I'm going to do a giveaway of a big amethyst point from work. So we'll figure that out next week, but we'll get ready for that as well. So let's, today is Friday, so let's do some energetic clearing for the weekend, of course. And this time we're going to clear any expectations we have so that we're open for the weekend, right? We're not going to have any expectations. We'll have intentions, but we're going to erase expectations from our weekend and walk into the weekend with intention instead. Fantastically. But yeah. So like I said, I emailed Blindly Inspired. She's going to be on early next week. And we'll have Chloe on as well to... like a 30-minute flash sale with Chloe, maybe Monday or Tuesday. And then we'll have Blindly Inspired on as well, like Wednesday or Thursday. I had said Friday, but probably earlier in the week. All right, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath, if we would, please. And release. And one more deep breath. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to do a quick invocation to clear some, like recall some energies. We're going to call expectations that we set up for ourselves on weekends that never occurred. That way this weekend we go in with, again, a lot of clear slates, clear, like like that whiteboard that Blindly Inspired had, a lot of clear whiteboard on that. So let's go ahead and take a moment here and either close your eyes if you can or not. It doesn't matter really. We're just going to repeat an invocation here. And it's really simple. We're just going to recall the energetics from weekends where we had expectations that didn't actually happen. So we're not setting up expectations for this weekend. We're creating intentions and letting the universe decide how it wants to fill those intentions. It's through expectations that unfilled expectations will cause undue suffering. So we don't need to do that in this universe. We don't need to cause undue suffering by creating expectations that aren't lived up to. We're trying to direct the play that nobody else knows they're even part of. We've all tried to do that, right? So let's go ahead and, if you want to repeat after me, I recall all the energies of weekends where I placed expectations on them and were unfulfilled. I clear the energies of my unfulfilled expectations on weekends, and I leave this weekend with no expectations other than open intentions for whatever is for my highest love, my highest helpfulness, and my highest joy. I wash all the energies of my expectations that were unfulfilled or unheard through the violet flame. I cleanse them. I bring them, send them love, and return the energies back to myself, stepping out this weekend in love and intention only. There we go. All right. Good dawning. Blindly inspired. Good dawning. I didn't see her email until like just a while ago. So I invited her yesterday onto the channel this morning, this dawning, but time stuff. And so by the time I thought about it, or didn't think about it, by the time it intuitively hit me. Generally, these things aren't things you think about. They're downloads that come to you. Keep that in mind. It was a little too quick to get it all set up. But next Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, we're going to have, in between those 3 days, we will have Blindly Inspired and Chloe on Good Dunning. So there we go. So yeah, I'll send you an email and we'll figure out the Tuesday or Wednesday or Monday, and we'll get it figured out there. Blindly Inspired, but Krista, Good Dunning. All right, so yeah, so when you go off in your weekend, are you having expectations? Are you trying to direct a show that people may not even know you're putting out there? How many of us do that in our living universe? That we try to create things in our universe that bring things into our universe that people don't even know that they're a part of, or that we get upset because we're trying to live this fantasy, this universe that nobody else even knows they're a part of, right? All right, I did forget with Chloe as well. She did include these hearts. They were sitting on the shelf behind, or on the window ledge. These hearts here as well from Chloe, and I'm a tiger eye maybe, but I mean they're really like real stone, sodalite for sure. This is amazing, right? Like quartz. These are like real, like aventurine or amazonite. I can't tell. But yeah, either way, these are amazing. This is tiger's eye. You can tell by the striping. Good lordy, this is probably carnelian. So these are like real stones, and this one even it's so cool. It even has like just that little imperfection. So, but nobody's perfect, so it's even better. So yeah, I got 25 of these. So what I'm gonna do right now is pick that one and that one, and these three, right? And we just put them in my pocket. And you never know, right? So if somebody's having a bad day or whatever, exactly. But no, and I don't give them away on them. But yeah, these are amazing. Thank you. The perfect little gimmies. I had somebody I met at the store. She came in with the gimme. She came in and we're talking and whatnot, and then she gives me a $2 bill. She's like, always want to give abundance, so she like passes out $2 bills. So kind of the same idea. They're gorgeous. Thank you. And thank you for that. That was a gift too. Chloe, thank you for including that without agratas. Thank you. That was amazing and unexpected. So thank you. And if you're watching, Chloe, if you want to send the invoice for the moonstone, I'll get that next paycheck. I will talk I'm going to send you a text. Hey, Jared, welcome. All right, welcome, Jared, who's was on a bus. The last video I saw, and you may have posted another one since then, was on a bus doing, was live on a bus, which you would not do on Greyhound. You go live on Greyhound with your, on YouTube. If they find out, you're off the bus, most likely. But yeah, so Jared, that was amazing. We were trying to figure out, was it a bus or a train in the beginning there? But no, yeah, it was awesome. So yeah, if you are not keeping track of where Waldo is, in India, so to speak. I mean, Jared's travels. There we go. Where he is and what's going on. He's keeping us pretty informed. So apparently, India has really good cell phone service, even from the side of a train or from a bus or on the back of a moving motorcycle, which was an amazing shot, by the way. So favorite of that, Jared. So yeah, much love, brother. Keep an eye out on his, and also Blindly Inspired's been posting as well. I'm just. Yeah, I got to get over and check out her latest posts. She's been posting on her community page, so please check those out as well. But yeah, no, your videos, that video of you on the motorcycle there, it was absolutely phenomenal. It just, I just couldn't help but smile when you had the camera facing it. Yeah, it was awesome. That made my day. Truly. Thank you. All right, guys. So let's do some cards here. We've got this is the Kelly Kolodny deck, the Archangel Raphael, or the deck as channeled through Kelly Kolodny and Archangel Raphael. The Light Master, Light Ascension deck that I blindly inspired. Grateful. She won it from Kelly, her live, and then directed it to me. So not only, so I have mail. I literally have it's on my fridge. The return address is the Archangel Raphael. So there you go. So I received mail from Raphael. Grateful. Yeah. All right. So let's see what we get for the energetics for today and the weekend as well, right? And then we're going to see what's up with 2025. We'll ground into some of the energetics for 2025 as we've been doing daily, so that when we cross into 2025, we're not just throwing off our typical resolutions. If we get, you know what happens if you fail, you set up New Year's resolutions and then you keep failing at them. It shows you teach your body to not be resolute. You know, you do realize that you're because 99% of our New Year's resolutions fail. I'm going to go to the gym more often is the number one resolution. If you set a resolution and not a goal, you have to have certain energies behind it versus a goal, which is a whole different deal. All right, so let's cut. See what we got here. We do cut that. Bottom card, 1, 2, 3, top three, and the bottom card represents what energetics we're looking to achieve in some form or fashion. Yeah, let's see what we've got. All right, this is easy. Divine Feminine. There we go, and that's healing my Divine Feminine is which brings out you know how to heal it. You bring in step into your Divine Masculine. Honestly, but yeah. Birthing new possibilities. So the Divine Feminine is about bringing forth. Then, of course, stepping into Divine Masculine is about creating it, whatever it would be. So pure intuitive vision. Birth new possibilities. Embrace your new vision. There we go. These may be backwards for you. If they are, I apologize. If you are an Android engineer and can let me know why my camera is backwards no matter what I do, please email me at mrfloydchannelings with an S at gmail.com if you are able to help me fix that. I did get an email from Michael on that. Thank you, Michael, for what you stated there, if I didn't state that already. With the restream and all that. Restream is more than I need because the idea is to do multi-stream, like 6 streams at once. So yeah, birth new possibilities. All right, ancient portal openings. Heal the past. This is most reasons why the biggest reason why your Divine Feminine is broken is because you have not yet healed your past. Well, this is just like fire. All right, for the 12-12 portal, these are perfect cards. Healing your past. So step into the ancient portal openings, and again, if this is backwards for you, please find we'll get a mirror. I can put a mirror, right? We'll figure it out. Bounce it off and mirror it back to the phone. All right, Atlantis. How many of us are Atlantean in the descent? Probably a large portion of us. Atlantis. Seek deeper understanding. All right, so what healing do you guys need to do for yourselves here? What are you seeing as your vision, and then what do you need to heal, getting a deeper understanding of in order to birth new possibilities? Well, they never don't line up. Yeah, so we're not even reading your fortune or anything. It's crazy. So, all right. So birthing new possibilities, guys. Remember, if you want to clear your pineal gland, right? Please don't drink the water. If you live in the United States, don't drink the water. But I would recommend then here, I'll do this. Watch this. One of these guys. This is a 0 water filter, right? We have 0 water. I'm not going to set it down, but that's my. And we put the word love on the side. It's kind of gotten wet, but on the 0 water filter. But honestly, it's just me, so that filter works well as long as I remember to top it off with it. But that eats all of the fluoride in your water. So 0 water, 99.9% nothing. Boulder's water, Boulder County, where I am. The water here is 0.04 parts per million, which is basically considered clean. It's as clean as it can get. the only point is the fluoride in the water for the most part. And so, yeah, so if you want to clear the in your water, yeah, the fluoride, use a zero water. That's like $40 on Amazon. So. But that'll open up your pineal gland, right? Also, you want to keep your pineal gland open. Do not use seed oils, right? Are we eating seed oils? And if anybody can show me a picture of a safflower, have you ever seen a safflower? I have not. I don't know where the expeller pressed safflower oil. I don't know what is a safflower, but nonetheless, if you can, those two things right there, the fluoride, zero water, $40 on Amazon. That's actually $35 with a filter. The filters are 2-pack. They're $20. So filter will last you like 6 months, depending on your water. Mine will last over a year because Boulder's water isn't dirty. I'm just clearing out the fluoride basically and the chlorine. That's about it. Fluoride free to without question. Yeah, if you don't. For myself, I went to the Esches Market, and there's one person in the chat who might know. Esches, the discount grocery store had the Tom's of Maine, the 2-pack, right, with no fluoride, right? Even though it's owned by a larger conglomerate now, but still no fluoride. So yeah, exactly. And fluoride, if you did not know, is actually farm waste. It's the toxic waste from a farm, so fertilizer waste. So there you go. I got one from Amazon warehouse for cheaper. Yeah, exactly. Get them from Amazon, and the zero water filter will clear your pine. Well, not drinking fluoride and cutting out seed oils will clear your pineal gland. Seed oils. So if you're, that's one thing. Before we do the cards here, we'll go into a little bit of that. If you're like snacking and such, humans weren't made to snack per se, like eating chips all the time. But nonetheless, if you are eating those, make sure you're flipping the package over. Because when you stop eating seed oils completely, you realize how much of it's in everything. And so when you go like to the first or second ingredients, like potatoes, seed oil, some sort, like grapeseed oil or sunflower oil or safflower, expeller or canola oil, which all of our neurotoxins, endocrine disruptors and whatnot. But yeah, so just be careful, guys, because the American diet and Blindly Inspired doesn't have to deal with this, and neither does anybody else who's not in the States. But PG and Sandra, you guys don't have to deal with this as much. There are a lot of stuff floating in the wells. Yeah, no, Millie has a well. She doesn't drink out of it. I know that much. Absolutely, well water in America, especially in Colorado, because this is not going to give her the fracking, all right? Close enough to your water supply and wells, and yeah, no, but yeah, nonetheless, open frack. But yeah, so seriously, if you want to clear your pineal gland, it's also like if you're thinking you like veggie straws and stuff. If you flip over the package on the back of those things, it's if your second or third ingredients is some sort of oil of some sort, all they're doing is taking like 2 or 3 main ingredients and pressing it using the oil to compress this conglomeration together. And so whatever it is, so just be careful, guys. It's not the healthiest way to eat or anything, but the American diet isn't. But and it's certainly I'm gonna say an agenda, but yeah, it just kind of showed up overnight that everything's seed oil. So be careful, guys. But yeah, to clear the pineal gland, don't drink the what? Yeah, and it's the hard plastic, so it's not leachy plastic. Like all of those plastics that leach, the more flaky plastic, are like containers. Like if you get a thing of soup in a plastic container, the moment they pour it in, it's like that outer layer of plastic just melts right into your food. You know that, right? So you have this whole layer of like oil-like plastic in your food. But nonetheless, so yeah, try not to packaging, right? All right, guys. So let's do exactly. So 2025 is coming up. So let's do some energetics for 2025. How are we going to step into 2025? We've created 4 goals, right? And so what we're gonna do is create a moderate goal for 2025. So that'll give us like 5 goals. So from your end, and that's going to be, it's awful how much New Hampshire's affect. Um, okay. So whatever you want to create, we're going to do two things for 2025. We're going to visualize 2025 as a abundant year, and we're going to visualize as well. We're going to create a simple goal. What we're also going to be doing here as well, I kind of got an idea here, and I mentioned it to a few already on the channel. We're going to do some group manifestation. It's abundance, right? If there is, how many of us in the chat here right now? 24 of us. So, what can 24 people do that one person? Right. So if you take the energetics of one, that's just one source, right? But if you add 24, that's multiplied by 24. That's a lot more vibration, right? So this group, we're going to harness. We're going to harness the energy of all of us. Before we were doing individual manifestations, right? On the 1111 portal. This time we're going to do our group manifestations, right? We're going to manifest for the 2-2 portal. So what we're manifesting is abundance. And if we're manifesting for the February 2nd portal, right? January 1st, we're manifesting a best year ever and the best New Year's ever crossing in. But for 2025, we're imagining that. But for our abundance, we're going to use the 2-2 portal, and we're going to use the group's energetics, the energy of all of us, to step into that portal more abundant. Because there's, self-included, could use some more abundance for darn sure. I did dash last night. So you take the abundance where you can, but it was $30. Short dash, 2 hours. But so from our end, let's go ahead and two things. If you've been writing them down, you can create it, write it down later. Just think of some sort of goal, and it doesn't have to be done now. But again, my goals. So are you writing them down? From my end, I am. I hope you are. But create some sort for yourself of moderate goal. And a moderate goal could be, I want to save $25 a week out of my paycheck, if that's feasible for you. Or just to get a basic savings started. Or moderate goal might be, I want to jog a mile, 5 miles a week. Whatever it is for you. I'm not jogging. If you want to chase me, I will jog for sure. I will run if you're chasing me. Otherwise, flat feet, I don't run. But either way, whatever it's going to be for you, some sort of just moderate goal. What we're doing in this is we set up 4 stupid simple goals. Mine was drink more water, sleep more, eat better, and be more loving. Try to just flip my frame around, even when I'm triggered or what have you. If I'm triggered, then it's something that's stuck in me. But just always try to come center in love more often, as best as possible. At least come from love first. Even if it's out of my shadow side, even if I'm coming out of my dark shadow side with anger, that can still be coming from love. We need to conflate those things. You don't always have to be of love, but even love intentions with anger is allowed. We are all the emotions, but even I can step off in anger with a tinge of love. Like, I love you, but I got to step into my frame here. Exactly, those sorts of things. So not coming from straight anger, but loving anger, right? There's a difference. We're allowed to rage, for example, would be right. So think of some sort of simple goal for yourself. A moderate goal. Maybe just curb your spending by 10%, whatever it is. For you in 2025, make sure you jot it down. And of course, now we're going to visualize ourselves. We're going to do our 2-2 portal. So this is going to be a little different. What we're doing is group energetics. So we're all going to try to manifest, not try. If we all try to do something, then the end result will be that we tried, but we never received, right? Or we never achieved. It's always about the originating thought, right? So what are we putting out there first? It's originating. So we're just creating more abundance. But we're going to do so as a group. There's 23 of us in the chat. If that's correct. And so the 23 of us can yield way more, way much faster, way larger energies than anybody in their individual. So if we all have a common energy, if we're all going, We are all 20% more abundant or 50% more abundant, what have you. We all bring in more abundance together. And we say that as a group, then we're yielding a bigger ball of energy into the greater source field that has to come back down and rain back down on us at some point with more abundance. However, you see abundance, and you can frame that however you choose. Abundance is friends, family, money. You could put the whole ball of wax in it. An abundance of time is also abundance. So, however you choose to see that, because everything's subjective, generally speaking. On this planet, what somebody may think is wrong, somebody else may think is completely right. And because there's 8 billion different expressions of source on this planet, nobody's correct. Unfortunately, there is no correct. There just is. All right. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath before we manifest anything, before we do any energetic work. We want to ground or at least center ourselves. We tried the grounding thing. It didn't quite work on camera. So take a deep breath and release, please. And we'll take another deep breath. And as we breathe out this time, let's breathe out anything that we consider negative, right? We're just breathing out all negative energies. We'll do one more. Breathe in positivity. And let's breathe out more negativity. Anything, just negative energies, be gone. When you're breathing, do you just automatically breathe, or are you cycling your breathing? Cycling your breathing is you're consciously breathing in, holding it for 4 seconds, and releasing. If you're doing so, add some energetics to it during your day. Be it I'm breathing in love, breathing out anger, frustration. I'm breathing in abundance. There we go, and we're going to work with that. So let's do that. Let's breathe in abundance. Take a deep breath in. And we're going to breathe out lack. Remember, this is a form of manifestation, is it not? Manifesting comes in many different ways. We're working towards February 2nd, bringing more abundance to all of us who are watching Good Dawning here, all of us in the Mr. Floyd's universe, right? So breathe in abundance, breathe in, and we're going to breathe out lack. So breathe in with me, breathe in abundance, and see yourself bringing in that abundant energy as we breathe in. Breathe in through your nose. We're breathing in abundance. We're going to hold it for 4 seconds. And we're going to breathe out, replacing lack with abundance. So as we breathe out through our nose, we breathe out lack. When we say cycling our breathing, then we would breathe back in. But we're doing this consciously. Usually it's 4, 4, and 4. You want to take another 4 seconds to pause. The slower, this is going to be true though, the slower you breathe, the closer you get to your source self. That's always generally the case. The more you slow down your energy, the more you get inside yourself. So if we take another deep breath in, we're going to breathe in more abundance. And of course, we're doing that for today as well. But we're also seeing ourselves on February 2nd, crossing that abundant line. So let's breathe in some abundance. And hold it. And release and breathe out through the nose. We're going to breathe out more lack. We're releasing the lack energies from our field. And we're going to do this one more time to equal 3. 3 is, of course, the number of one of the master numbers of building, 33 being the highest highest level Mason, Freemason, and Freemasons. If you have ever studied them in the 33, they built the world that we didn't choose to build. So they grabbed the reins and built the world. All the structures out, Freemasons. Your Brooklyn Bridge wouldn't be around without the Freemasons, because us generally somebody had to, But nonetheless, so we're going to grab that energy again. Breathe in and breathe in the abundance. That's why we do 3, right? Everything's in 3. 3 is like the number in nature. Everything comes in 3s. Hold it in for 4 seconds or longer if you choose. And as we release lack. We're sending lack back out. So we're filling ourselves up with abundance. And as we cross 2, 2, we're going to see ourselves more abundant. As we cross 1, 1, we're going to have a nice set of goals that are easy for us to obtain. We'll have a set of intermediate goals. We're going to set one large goal that'll span the entire year, right? One goal that we want to see accomplished by the end of 2025. Nothing that we need to. That's why we have the simple goals that drink more water. I did that today, did it yesterday, do it the next day. check, and keep doing it, right? So as we do that, we're building ourselves in momentum to create 2025 in a vision that we choose with goals that we are going to create and actually step into instead of stepping into, New Year's resolutions. If you create a resolution, usually generally you're resolving to do something, but then you don't do it. So you're proving to yourself that you have no resolve, is what New Year's resolutions end up doing, is proving something to yourself that creates more lack and less harmony in your universe because you're creating the resolve to have lack, right? You get the idea. So, all right, this guy. Let's do some energetics. We're going to bring in Saint Germain and see who else comes through. We're going to work with the gigantic quartz crystal here, and let's see if you can see the rainbow effect. You can. You can get the rainbow banding in here, which is really rare because it's not a smoky quartz. And it's beautiful. It's even got this little like imperfection, which is great. I don't want a perfect stone anyways because I'm not perfect, so the imperfection is great. So yeah, this thing is amazing. So if you can see the floaters in there too. So we're going to use this today. So if you want to be part of the energetics when we pick up the stone, of course, all you have to do is agree, thumbs up, or nod your head, saying, like Michael would say, you can get thumbs up, nod in agreement, say, I agree. If you don't agree, you can put the phone down or jump ship. Understood. Nobody should ever force energetics on you. If you jump into a YouTube channel where they're like, all right, here we go, and just start throwing their energetics at you without your permission, hecky no, right? Remember 1980s, right? People say hecky no. Heck no, right? No, we ain't down with that. So you don't take anybody's energies. Don't let anybody throw energies at you. You are your own energetic, and you do not have to take anybody throwing energies at you. You can always leave the situation, but nonetheless, don't let any YouTube channel. All right, here we go, and start tossing energies into your lap without asking you first. You never know what's behind those energies or their reasonings for wanting to give those energies or the reasonings those energies, yeah. If they aren't asking for your permission, then yeah, energies need to be matched, right? Rick, good dawning. Welcome, Rick. Big favorite, big healing to Rick. Lift you up. Love you, brother. Welcome. Grateful to see you here. We're going to bring in Saint Germain here. So bear with me a moment. Good dawning and welcome. Josh is channeling Saint Germain. We have Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael. Very little Raphael left. He is his own energetic now. Josh knows who I am. For sure. He channels me more than anybody else. Of course, we are grateful to be here through Josh for you today. We say generally the same thing. So you understand that it is Saint Germain who is here for you. We are grateful, Chloe, and Chloe's crystals are amazing, are they not? Josh has been showing that to you, but we are going to work with this crystal today, and we are grateful. We're going to talk today about cycling your breathing and slowing down in your loving living universe. Talking about breathing in with intention and breathing out, right? So when you are taking a breath, when you are working in your loving living universe, we are out, maybe you are running or what have you, you are just breathing, right? You are doing it automatically, right? The faster you run, the more you have to breathe, and you are not really controlling it. But if you are not doing exercise or anything strenuous in your universe, are you allowing yourself to control your breathing? Are you cycling your breathing? Are you living in a living meditative state, so to speak, or are you just allowing yourself to just kind of do whatever you do, so to speak? Because if you can slow down in your body, right, and actually tap into your breath, as we were doing before, to bring in, to release lack, right, and breathe in the abundance, right? Are you doing things like that in your universe? If you are sitting here unabundant, in your universe, or you have created a situation, you are not unabundant, but you have, through your programming, created a situation that is not abundant in your universe, or abundant for you, or is not working for you. Are you doing exercises? Are you consciously doing things to work your way out of that? Are you working in your body, in your breath, to bring in more abundance for you? There are tools out there that you can use, like breath work, slowing yourself down, releasing your traumas, of course, and your blocks to abundance. But the bigger things are you taking advantage of these simple things? Slowing down, visualizing what you are looking for in your loving living universe, and working with your breath. That is a very important deal that we are going to discuss today. Doing breath work, breathing, working in sync with your body. Take a breath. If you have a moment, you are watching Saint Germain here, then take a breath with Saint Germain. Breathe in. When you are breathing in, are you just breathing in the air? Are you breathing just because that's how you know you have to live, right? If you stop breathing, you will fall over. You cease to exist, right? Well, you won't. Your corporal body will cease to exist. You will just leave it because you have stopped breathing. It has stopped functioning, right? You are not taking in the breath of life. But when you are breathing in general, are you, just to his lip back. There we go. When you are breathing in your universe, are you doing it consciously? Are you doing it unconsciously? Are you breathing in the abundance of your life? Or are you breathing in a sigh? Are you breathing in heavy energies? Are you breathing in the lack that you are standing in already? Are you perpetuating the lack that you feel with every breath? That is the question Saint Germain has for you. You have every right in your universe. You have every ability in your universe to breathe in abundance. There's no difference between, I want to state this and I'm going to state this loudly. You are going to think you, Saint Germain, be nuts, but maybe not. There is no difference between you, maybe where you were born, and Elon Musk per se. We don't know if he's human, haha. But nonetheless, seriously, if you have these same opportunities, you may not have gifted kind of brain that he has, but he's rich, right? You have the same ability to be rich. You have the same ability to step into a universe that you create, into a frame, into your life that you are propelling for yourself. He is not letting Elon Musk, Saint Germain here, he's not letting his universe, Elon Musk, control him. He is a master of his universe. And you know what? I guarantee you, I will not guarantee, but nonetheless, Saint Germain is pretty sure that he is intentionally breathing as well. Nonetheless, from your end, when you are breathing in, are you breathing in lack and sighing and seeing through your breath a lack life, not worthiness, not having, oppression, or what have you in your universe? Are you breathing in opportunity, fresh air, love, joy, happiness, abundance? You create that. You are going back before to the Taco Bell. When you walk into Taco Bell with $10, are you abundant and you eat well? Are you broke and cannot put a meal together from Taco Bell? We never recommend you put anything together from Taco Bell. But if that's where you are at, that's what we were saying before. How are you seeing it? The same thing goes from your breath. How are you breathing in? How are you standing in your universe, in your frame? Are you standing there going, I am just not worthy, forget it? Or are you standing there going, I am the worthiness of all? I may not have it in my exact presence at the moment, but I know that it is coming. That'll set your energetics for yourself. Your breath is kicking off your energy. So if you are shallow breathing, you are breathing and looking down, you are sad, right? You are breathing in a sad manner, right? You carry those energetics into your frame, into your body. Your breath is the life that you are giving to the body itself. And if you are carrying sad energetics through your breath, I want to repeat this. You are not enlightening, enlarging your cells. You are not brightening your cells with the oxygen. You are dimming your own light. You control the light that you bring into your body partly through your breath. Are you in understanding of that? And if the breath that you are bringing in is more sighs and sadness, and the breath of tears, of lack, of worry, of cortisol, or what have you in your universe, what are you going to achieve? What are you going to see then? What is that going to bring in your physicality? And what is that going to do for your cells? for your internals? Are you going to be moving more oxygen through your blood veins, through your veins and into your cells? Or will there be less oxygen because you are breathing in sadness? Will your vibration, the vibration that you are bringing into your body, slow you down, make you more dense because you are bringing in that sad energy through breath? Or are you bringing in more excitement? Are you feeling good? Are you seeing your universe as expansive, right? And loving. And at each breath, you are open to the possibility that each breath brings into your universe. If you are doing so, then you are seeing the insides would light up, right? You would have more flow, more oxygen flowing into your cells. Your cells are vibrating faster, right? Everything is vibration, right? So it's vibrating faster. You have more, you hold more light, you hold more oxygen. The oxygen meter on somebody who is depressed is lower. The oxygen, the pulse ox rate, right, would be lower than somebody who is happy. Are you in understanding? If you are happy and you put on the pulse oximeter, your body brings in more oxygen. And of course, all the other chemicals, you are not just breathing in oxygen, you are breathing in all kinds of different things. And if you are living in Gary, Indiana, you are breathing in even worse kind of different things. Ha, ha, ha. Nonetheless, we hope you are not living next to a steel mill or something, right? And you are breathing in all kinds of particulates, but we aren't going there. Nonetheless, we are grateful, but you are not living next to a steel mill or anything of the sort, right? So there you go. But nonetheless, are you breathing in positivity? Are you enlightening your cells with each breath? Are you dimming each cell by your depressive breath? That is the question Saint Germain is asking. Let's work with the pillar. If you are down with the energetics, to work with the clear quartz pillar here, which has the rainbow banding at the bottom, which is rare, right? Stay on the line. If you are not, we understand if you drop off. We do not force energetics or anybody's energies on anybody for any reason. But we aren't going to be too long here. Josh, get to the shop and open in case the manager is she's been there a few times. So she's still. All right, so let's go. We are going to work with this. Today we are going to remove lack. We are going to see ourselves in abundance. So we are using this to remove lack, to open up our breath, right? So that when we are breathing in love. We are breathing in abundance. We are breathing in opportunity. We are not breathing in sadness or lack or depressiveness or hate or not worthy, right? Or loneliness. We are bringing in our group of friends with each breath. We are bringing in our abundance with each breath. If you are single, you are bringing in your partner with each breath, right? You choose the energetics. If you are Rick, we are breathing in, he's breathing in health with each one. We are breathing in health for Rick with each breath as well, right? You can do that. You can, part of your breath, I breathe in, health for Rick. Unhealthiness, leave my body. You control your breath. You control the energetics of it. And of course, you can bring it in as an abundant breath. Or you can label it as I breathe in more love, or I breathe in more joy, or more purpose. Whatever you are choosing. This is your energetic toroidal field, is it not? So you are creating this. So you get the choice to put something to it. If you put no energetics to it, generally, then you are breathing in the sadness that you might be feeling. The current universe outside the larger source matrix. Maybe if you are in New Jersey, what is flying around, you are breathing in fear, whatever it is, you are breathing all of that in, right? If you are standing in your frame, then you get to choose what you breathe in. Keep that in mind. All right, let's walk with the cards, right? Are you ready? If you are ready, you can thumbs up, you can stick around, whatever. Wax for you 1122. The universe has you in a big hug, right? Here we go. All right, so we are removing abundance today. We are working on abundance. We are removing lack. There we go. We are sending you abundance. We're not removing abundance. You never want to remove abundance. You don't want to drown yourself in lack, like I'm removing my own to stay in lack. No, not at all. The inaugural use of the gigantic quartz crystal, clear quartz crystal. All right, Saint Germain isn't going to go too much more. Josh has to get to work. All right, where is your lack in your universe? Can you see that? Take a moment, real quick. Put your lack on the table. We're going to erase it. If you are have any lack in your frame, we are going to put it, the lack eraser, right? We have the magic eraser, right? With Mr. Clean, right? Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. We are cleaning the lack off of you, right? Mr. Clean. The magic crystal eraser of lack, right? There you go, from Saint Germain. But we are not, he's not bald though, right? All right, so Mr. Clean, right? You are clean of lack, right? We are grateful. Clean that lack out. All right, let's smooth this out and close this off. All right, we are grateful. I'm going to close this off. Let's do our peace invocation and close off the show. So from your end, if you want to close your eyes, that is up to you, Saint Germain here. Otherwise, you can keep your eyes open. But we are going to do a quick visualization. And what we are going to do really quickly, see the universe. Close your eyes. See the world. Do you see the world? It is round, right? It's a toroidal field, so it's actually like, but it's kind of round. But nonetheless, you see it as round from NASA, right? Nonetheless, we say nothing. So it's totally round. There we go. Of course, it's a sphere, but it's an energetic field. So, but nonetheless, so see the earth as you choose, right? But we are going to see the earth wrapped in hugs, right? So we are going to individually see ourselves hugging the earth. So we are sending love and peace to the earth, and everybody in it, we are going to send a hug to the earth. So everybody grab, group hug to the earth. We did this the other day, we group hug to the earth. So grab the earth, stand around it, right? Grab it. And group hug the earth. See the earth, and you are wrapping your arms around the earth. You are group hugging the earth. We are sending love to the earth and keep hugging, and you can release. Now we are going to group hug. Everybody in the chat is going to get a group hug. We are going to group hug each other. We are going to send love to Suzette for her nephew, bringing her family together. We are going to send love to Rick, bringing his health together. We are going to send love to Millie, bringing her health together. We are going to send love to Blindly Inspired, bringing her vision back. We are going to send wherever you are, nothing missing, favor to everyone, right? Nothing missing, nothing broken. So we are going to hug with favor and love and abundance to everybody. So one more group hug, right? So energetics work no matter what. You are not hugging physically, but we are hugging energetically, and it's the universe really doesn't know any different. So group hug. Everybody lean forward and hug, right? We are sending love to everybody who needs it. We are sending company and abundance and love. And if you are alone, we are here with you. And if you are in need of monies, we are sending the abundance to you. And if you are in need of anything in your universe, the hug will provide, right? It will show up in your frame. We are sending it to you. We are sending healing to everybody and the most amazing weekend, right? You are going to have the most amazing weekend. No expectations, right? There you go. Just intentions. So, all right, there we go. All right, we are grateful. Next week we will have Blindly Inspired. She will be on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. We're not going to wait till Friday. And we are going to have Chloe on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday as well to do some Christmas shopping, right? We are going to have her Chloe's crystals, right? That is Chloe's crystals. Chloe's crystals. This is even better. Amazing. Not even better. There's no better or worse. But this is an amazing carnelian flame. All right, so we are grateful. We're going to release back to Josh and Saint Germain wishes you the most amazing intentional weekend. Releasing transmission. All right. Where's that wave of energy? It's like, all right. All right, guys. All right. So another week of good dawning here. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. Kuan Yin, we're going to do Kuan Yin today, not ISIS, just for time. And so I'm going to post that later. I'll take it to the shop with me. Otherwise, guys, have an amazing weekend. Remember, intentional breathing there as you breathe in. You get to choose what you breathe in through your breath. If you breathe in negativity, then you get to As you, if you want to breathe in negativity, then it's going to show up in your frame. If you want to breathe in from a negative or sad standpoint, that's up to you. If you want to automatically breathe, then you, if you just truly don't ever cycle your breathing, it's going to kind of tie back to your universe. If you literally just let your universe do it for you, it's kind of like you just let your universe build your life, right? To an extent. So you have the choice to cycle your breath, to grab yourself and go, and do that throughout the day, and choose what you're bringing in, what energies you are inhaling. Again, this is a your source. This is all energetic. You can't see it, but you can feel it. So you can switch your breath. Try it, and let's see what happens, guys. Remember, February 2nd. We are abundant. All right, guys, I love you. Stay awesome. Create an intentional weekend. Don't have any expectations. I'll let the universe bring those intentions into action for you. Stay awesome. Stay beautiful. Thank you guys for being a part of this. And I will see you all Sunday. Don't forget Sunday night at 5 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock the East Coast time, or 4 o'clock if you're on the West Coast. Like Scotty Boy would be West Coast, 4 o'clock. We will have Blindly Inspired on again. I will get that posted up today. And we'll have Blindly Inspired on again with more Feng Shui talk. And if you did not catch last Feng Shui talk with Krista, it's the link for it. It's too much to download through my phone. But the link for it, as there's over 2 hours, is on the community page. Just click it. It'll take you right into Zoom, and you can watch it. All right, guys. I love you. Stay awesome. Remember, you create your loving, living universe through everything you do or don't do, and I'll see you all in the next. Love you.